Welcome back. Right now we're going to focus on the music industry, specifically an all-new song called This Isn't Real Life. It's a result of an incredible collaboration of some big players in the music industry and technology. Let's take a look.
The scorching new single, This Isn't Real Life, is available now on all platforms. And today I have the opportunity to speak with producer Mike Smith and vocalist Cubs all about this amazing collaboration. Thank you both of you for being here.
Oh, thanks for having us. I
Yeah,
really
thank you.
appreciate it.
So this is an incredible collaboration, as I mentioned, with hip hop artist Stunna for Vegas, also, of course, with both of you. Mike, let's start with you. Tell me more about how you all came together to create this.
So I basically, the genesis of this song was the COVID, the pandemic, where everything kind of felt surreal and didn't feel like real life. So I started coming up with an idea for a song where I used elements from this website that creates AI music called Boomy, pulled that in, and then to also try to make it feel a little surreal, I smashed a couple different genres together. So I pulled Stunna in because I've known Stunna for a while. We're both from North Carolina, and I absolutely love Cubs music. So I thought it'd be really cool to kind of pull these two guys together in a song and see what happens. And I think the music speaks for itself. So this is in real life is the end product of that.
Oh, it does. It's an amazing song. And Cubs, what made you want to be a part of this?
I had the song sent to me and this offer to lay something down, and the song sounded pretty much done. I was kind of daunted. I was like, I don't know what to put. And I just found a little empty space on the beat and kind of just let it rip. And I sent it over like maybe 25 minutes later, 15 minutes later, and
It was incredible.
and they loved it.
Knocked
So,
it out of the park first try. So it was
yeah,
fantastic.
I was kind of out of my wheelhouse with this, and it snapped immediately.
And it
So,
was supposed to literally just be like a breakdown part in the song, just like
yeah,
kind of a midway bridge. And I loved it so much, I ended up just making it the hook of the song.
yeah.
Very cool.
It's just, you're so talented, Cubs, to be able to do that so quickly. You were a bit intimidated and you just found it and did it, and just
Yes.
really speaks for how good you are at what you do.
Yeah.
And Mike, you mentioned Boomy. Tell me more about that.
So Boomy is this company. It's an AI company, Boomy.com. They have about 600,000 users. And what they do is you basically go up there and you can click buttons and it generates music for you. So instead of paying for it on different websites, you can go on there and you can pull the beats down. And if you release the songs through them, you don't have to pay for it. They just take a piece of your distribution. So it's very cool. And I've actually got some songs with Snoop Dogg that I've done utilize pieces of this as well that are coming out on a future project that I have going.
And Cubs, you grew up in Oregon. You have roots there, at least. You're based in LA. When did you get started in the industry, in the music industry, and what made you want to do this for your career?
Well, I started music when I was 14 because I was getting bullied a lot, and I just needed to like put those emotions somewhere. And I was also like, I'm never going to get a girlfriend unless I have like some sort of like talent or whatever. Yeah, it was pretty much just for girls. And then I started rapping in college, and that I just had a lot of pushback with that. I didn't believe in it, so I wasn't selling it, and people weren't buying it. So I was studying abroad, in Chile, and I just decided I had this like aha moment, and I was just like, I'm gonna sing. I love singing. I don't care. Like, I'm just gonna keep doing it. And within like 6 months, I had pretty much like instant success. So like, awesome. I always wanted that career, and I just had to be flexible with how I got there. And kind of like with this song, like I'm still being flexible. Like, however, fortune and fortunate circumstances come, you just have to take them, even if you don't know what you're doing, or if you're intimidated by something, or if you're out of your element. You just got to go.
And I'm impressed that you're open about, being bullied and having some of those struggles, because I know so many people can relate to those challenges. And Mike, I'm curious, you mentioned Boomy, and technology is making a huge difference in the music world. Where do you think it's heading? How do you think it's going to change music in the future?
It's going to change a ton. I can tell you this. I mean, so for me, I write a zillion songs a day, and I have zillions of songs out there. And the one thing I'm noticing in the music business, like I've had to I know how to code. I know how to write different kind of programs. I've actually had to work with the publishing companies like the MLC, ASCAP, and everything because they didn't have my song set up correctly because I have such a voluminous catalog. It kind of broke their systems. So I had to go on there and match it. And so I wrote a little bot that matched the songs and I crashed their servers because I had matched like 18,000 songs in one day. Point I'm getting at is that what I'm noticing in the music industry is everything's antiquated and it's not really set up where things are going. Because like you said, with technology makes something that used to be once or twice at a time. Now it's exponentially like times by like 10 million at a time. So you've got to have the systems and everything in place to be able to handle that. And that's like music publishing, catalogs, this, that, whatever. And so in that regard, artists need to make sure absolutely that they have all of their metrics and data correct. Because if you don't get paid.
Such a good point. And Cubs, what's next for you? I know you have a really busy fall. What are you working on?
I'm putting out an album at the end of November, and then going straight from there. I'm doing a writing camp in Amsterdam for some of like the bigger dance DJs, and then coming back from that and turning around and going straight on tour with Teddy Swims.
Oh, lots going on. And Mike, this song was very recently released. What type of feedback are you getting from listeners?
I mean, getting great feedback. It literally just came out a couple days ago. So we've already got some good numbers coming on it, which we're super excited about. And we've only just begun with it. So it's going to be featured in a film that I produced with RZA called Nyctophobia. So that'll get us some more traction with it as well. And just kind of pushing it and see where it can go.
Well, it's a really incredible song based on this amazing collaboration. Thank you so much, Cubs and Mike, for joining us today. This Isn't Real Life. The new single is available now on all platforms. And I encourage everyone to listen. It's fabulous. Thank you so much, both of you, for being here with us today.
Thank you. Have a good one.